Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and this is your second reading of the day. Now the second card we have is the improviser. Okay, and it says, I effortlessly adapt to deal with unexpected circumstances. Now this beautiful deck, it's got a lot of meaning to it. So I have the book here. It is about innovation, Pisces, so we're going to talk about it here. The art of the matter, A-R-T, in other words, what the picture represents. The improviser lives in perfect harmony with the flowing moment we call now. He can create his own new music in any style or add his innovative touch to the composition of another. He has practiced and performed for so long that he has perfected his creative abilities to the point of mastery. He no longer needs to read sheet music because he knows how to merge with the infinite source, the quantum field, and truly be the music. I love this. And the improviser knows that his superior skill and his ability to make his chosen profession seem effortless does not make him any better than any other human. The paucity of fruits and vegetables in his area of the world has made it essential for him to be a hunter. And so he must pause in his music and hunt to eat, as shown by the peasant and knives carried on the belt that girds his stained tunic. He prays as he plays to its noble spirit, asking it to understand why he had to do what he has done and to forgive him, while improvising an unforgettable musical composition to honor and thank it. Like all great artists, music is made in the moment, for the moment, without thought of money or honor or fame. Like many of the people adorning the card, the intuition oracle, the improviser is shown with a pair of butterfly wings, symbolizing that this person has gone through the long periods of transformation from whom they were to who they are now. The border of this image is filled with butterflies, showing that his is among the great transformations that has ever been known. His lack of shoes symbolizes that his feet are on the ground, even while his mind is in the clouds. Not just the fluffy white ones, but especially the dark clouds that bring the life-giving rain to us all, a sign of his ability to blend the practical awareness of the moment with attunement to the magical powers of music as only he can. Magical powers. We had the magicians this morning, right? So the heart of the matter, in other words, heart, as in your center. The ability to improvise requires a deep understanding of your subject, whether obtained through formal study or dedicated practice or both, and the fearlessness to not go by the book but to let go of all your training and allow your instincts to guide you. The skill of improvising is another essential ability to ensure that you can deal with whatever life throws at you. It is a complement to making your base secure, the skill of the homebody. We can be as prepared as we can, but still need to be able to deal with the unexpected. We had the Tower card come in this morning, right? All expectations are unreasonable. No one is guaranteed another breath, let alone winning the lottery. Many of our fears about the future and the unknown are the result of being afraid that we will not be able to successfully deal with unexpected events. Remember the times you dealt successfully with out-of-the-blue challenges and improvised in the face of rapidly moving situation? It's a good idea to take the time to do some energy exercises and calm yourself. Even the best improviser cannot function well when they allow themselves to become overwhelmed with anxiety. So there you go. I love this card. It's so breathtakingly beautiful, and it kind of says it all. I mean, if you read between the lines, Pisces, okay, you have to do what you need to do, even if it's not, I don't know, lovely, accepted. It even says that while he's doing music, he's hunting, he's transforming. He is, and he's transforming. Look at all these butterflies here, butterfly wings. I mean, he's just has it all. He has this dark clouds in the back here. it's kind of this morning's reading. I mean, if you had this with the cards this morning, it had the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles when you felt alone, the Tower card when, you know, everything. But it's created the magic in your life for you to be able to adapt and move forward. So you improvise and you become innovative. And I love this. It's really showing a true, beautiful energy that you need, Pisces, to move forward. So I'm going to take from the energies of the 7 oracles. And it did use the word innovation. So both these cards were about innovation. Great and full. Gorgeous. You have been grateful in your life, Pisces, for everything that you have. And I think that's, you have the Ace of Cups here, but it's the kind of message from this morning where everything that's happened to you has filled your cup somehow. It really has. Yeah, even the bad things. Once you get past the fact that it caused you some problems, you have the Six of Wands. You have the Five Materials. There's that Five of Pentacles again. Two of Inspiration, Two of Wands, coming in again. And the Tower. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles, Six of Materials. Queen of Inspiration, Queen of Wands. The Justice card. Ace of Voices. That's the Ace of Swords. Knight of Materials. And the Five of Emotions. The Five of Emotions right away, looking at this card, all I feel is that the Five of Cups is usually the idea that somebody's staring at the 3 cups that are in the traditional deck. You're looking at the 3 cups fallen over. They're flipping this card around because they want you to look at the 2 cups standing. Or maybe just flip it around to think of those 3 cups as something very different than what they are. An opportunity to grow. Yeah, better. An opportunity to grow. All right, Pisces. The Six of Inspiration. Absolutely, the Six of Wands. The Victory card. What I do like about the Six of Wands is that he is somebody who's taken a chance and really gone for it. Okay? You become a recognized role model when you go beyond your circumstances and beyond what you think. When you become innovative, that's when you bring in progress. And that's what this is really all about. You want to have self-confidence. You want to have progress in your life. It may come from a part of your life where you felt out of touch or out of sync with everything. Okay? If you look at this is somebody who's like left out in the cold. The thing is in all of these things is that there's always an opening for you to go into. And I feel that that's that innovative thing. It's that innovation that maybe we're not able to see at the moment that things happen, that we just don't have it in us to improvise. But suddenly we do. The Two of Inspiration, the Two of Wands, I mean, you know, we're looking. Yeah, it looks like there's not much over here, but look further down. Look further ahead, past that maze of this morning. And you may see that tower, which now is in reverse, okay? So the rocks aren't falling on her. They're falling away from her, okay? Again, you flip this opportunity into something of an opportunity for you. Now it looks like the electricity is coming out of you instead of hitting you dead on. There's always an exchange of energy, Pisces, regardless of what happens. When the lightning hits the ground, it goes into the ground. It goes from the skies into the ground. It gets absorbed. Okay? So you absorbed intense energy. Now it's up to you to release it in a different way. Okay? Don't let it sit there and burn you inside and destroy you. Take it and turn it into something. Like this morning I was talking about, you have all these puzzle pieces. It looks like chaos and a complete mess. But once you put it together, it brings a beautiful picture. The Six of Materials is about the give and take of all of these things, even when they feel out of whack. Because the Six of Pentacles for me has always been about a personal balance. So what's balanced for you may not be balanced for your neighbor. They may look at the way you handle and balance things out and go, that doesn't work for me. It's not meant to. It's meant to work for you. You may take a little bit of this ingredient and a lot of that ingredient put together. It's something that you want. To everybody else in the world, it looks like a big mess or it just won't taste right. But to you, it's exactly what you want. So if you take a little bit of chaos and a lot of gratitude, and you put them together and it turns into something that you want, then you've found a recipe. The only time you don't find a recipe is when you do nothing with any of it. Okay? The Queen of Inspiration, bringing in a lot of vibrancy and inspiration to your creativity. And that brings you confidence. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel like you can just do a tune on the fly like this guy, right? You become a master of what you're doing because you're taking all these different ingredients and you're not calling them negative or positive anymore. You're just going, oh, that happened. Let's see what I can do with that. Why do I feel that way? Is there something I need to deal with? No. Is it just that that person has made me realize that the way they act, that it's given me insight on something else? Why not? In myself or others or the world, anything. It could be anything. And then you turn it into something. I always think to myself, people who are discontent provide you with a great opportunity to fix it somehow, to help somehow. Okay? What happens when somebody buys something and they're unhappy with their purchase? What does the seller do? They try to fix it. They try to make it better for the next time. It's the same thing in our lives. We're trying to come up with that recipe, that combination that makes everything feel better, more balanced, more fair, right? So that things fall into place so that you can go to your next great adventure. But you have to think innovatively sometimes to balance out those scales. It's not quite as easy, okay? I feel that this row is talking again about innovation. Sometimes putting the same amount on each side doesn't work, but sometimes putting a little bit and a lot on both, that's innovation. That's that queen in the middle, coming up with some really, interesting ways of doing things. The Ace of Voice is all about the Ace of Swords. It's breakthrough. Aha! Eureka moments. A tower, but with a good thing, right? The Ace of Swords is like a fresh perspective, clarity of thought, realization that, this is going to help me out. You have the Knight of Materials here. Sometimes it's all in the details of everything that you've learned. Sometimes the progress is so slow that you don't realize that it's actually happened or happening. But it is, and it's coming in. And it's making you do exactly what I said. It's making you flip that story in a way that you're seeing those upturned cups as something that you can use. Oh, I can use that. I can take that discontent. And now that I'm done crying over the spilt milk or the overturned cups, I can improvise and turn it into something wholeheartedly different. Give it life, right? I like the way that her head is upturned, like she's getting inspiration. Most of these 5 of cups, the image is always of somebody looking down on the ground, and she's not. She's looking up, like, thinking, and almost holding the moon or a sphere of some sort close to her as an intuitive guide to know what to do. I like this. I like this, Pisces. All right. So are you getting it? You have to be innovative. And I feel like I've been preaching this right from the beginning. You know, take your cracked eggs and turn it into an omelet. Take the lemon and turn it into lemonade. How long do you want to harbor the feelings you feel? When do you let them go and stop letting them take energy from you that could be spent doing something else? If we all wanted to, we could all look back at things and feel bad about something, for sure. For sure. And I'm not saying it'll never happen. You'll have those days where it won't matter what you do. It's just going to be there. But in those times that you can really take care of it and talk to yourself and have a really great conversation about what is. How about trying to figure out what else you can do with all of that information? How can you become master in your life of constantly turning stuff that's, making you feel awful into something better? Into something that you can just fill up your cup so that you can be great and full and grateful all at the same time. I love the play on words because that's what we're talking about. Thinking about things that were always just seemed bad and using them innovatively to your advantage. All right, my beautiful Pisces. That's it for me for today. So that's the work you're going to need to do this week. And tomorrow we're going to look at what Spirit wants you to know. Little tips and tricks they have up their sleeves that may help you, catch an energy spike somewhere that you can use. That you can leave the reading and go, aha, I'm going to do that. And they love doing that. And I enjoy doing it for you. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.